My thoughts are, what can I do to get the courts to the people and get the people to the courthouse? And using his example of going to Madison, I want to thank him and the Court of Appeals for their willingness to do it, because I left a meeting last week where we're working with another panel that is going to come to Fayette County, and we're using it as a time to teach the students there. It'll be in a high school auditorium, and we're inviting all the high schoolers to get briefed on the case ahead of time. We're going to have local attorneys go out into the classrooms and talk about the cases. They promise not to pick a commercial lease case for the high school students. But it's a great opportunity for the students to sit here and say, that's our government in action, and that panel is going to be there. So that's one half of what I try to do with access to justice, getting the courts to the people. But more importantly, I try to get the people to the courthouse. One of the first initiatives I had was work with our local Board of Education to set up internships with the students in Fayette County. I think, what would I have wanted to do as a student in the court? So I have 2 students for the last, this will be the 4th year, that their classroom is Fayette County State Court. They don't go to school. They report directly to the courthouse, and first and second period is the courtroom. And this morning, after they did what they needed to do, they filed, they answered phones, they wanted to watch and learn. So there I was in the middle of a criminal motions hearing, and I was watching the video from the jury box, and here are 2 high school juniors from the local high school sitting there watching because they are interested in the process. They're going to learn real early. It's not like Law and Order, but they want to learn about the court process. So we have the internships to bring the students there. If a student cannot qualify for the internship, we'll do situations where students come by just for the day. I call it a shadowing opportunity, where they meet with myself and my staff attorney before the court session. I'll give them a copy of the calendar. Then they will go watch and observe. Then at a break, we'll talk about the decisions. At the end of the calendar, then I'll learn from them. What would you have done in this situation? It's great. I really enjoy that. And you talk about how you want the next student you talk to take your job. I guess I should be concerned, because one student visited 4 times this year. She started measuring for ropes. So she wants a job sooner rather than later, but she's so interested in the process. She keeps coming back and watching and observing, and we want them to have that opportunity. And we give them the courthouse tours. You know, if they want to meet the sheriff, sure, we'll do that. And we had one of our cases that was on appeal. So our intern wanted to go see it at the appellate level. So the first thing I did, I reached out to my friends on the appellate level, and the chief here, who I didn't know, but I knew him through social media, said, if I have some students that want to come by and see the courtroom, can that happen? And he immediately responded and said, yeah, if I'm there, we're going to give them the whole tour and everything. So that's another way we can kind of open up the process to them, and we use social media to kind of make that work, or try to get it there. So.